8,000. Oh, that's more than enough. Stop there. Turn that off, lift it up, fold it up, and then we'll drive forward a little bit to collect what was behind it. And I am going to run down the edge of the field, collect the stuff we mowed and didn't collect. Just because it would be a waste not to. There's a little lots of grass there that the pickup doesn't seem to like. I assume there's some contour issues with the grass field. The bits we missed along here are outside edge of the turn. It was basically turning too tightly for the loading wagon to follow the mower. So right by the gate we have a fair amount of grass that got missed. Or it's not going to pick it up anyway. Again, probably because of the hitch height and everything else, but that's good enough. Let's raise that, turn it off. Do that. And should probably check that box of beets too. And throw it around a bit. Yay. Okay, so the beets are a little more empty. So now when we check this one, full of grass. Hopefully all of this grass would start growing tomorrow and actually auto-replenish that. We don't necessarily have much hope that that will happen, but it's kind of what I'm hoping for. So I'll take this out now. I'll top off the water anyway, not that it really needs it. Close the gate. So yeah, this is pretty much the only thing I use the loading wagon for. If I could figure out how not to have to do that anymore, it would be awesome. Nice. Just enough turnaround space there. Oops. Well, we've actually got 68,000 litres in here. No, wrong button. So my steering wheel's turned. Here we go. There. Empty the last of the grass out there. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and a little bit more. So I will stick the mower right there for now. Put the loading wagon away so as I said, next year, once we start growing maize, if I can figure that maize does feed the sheep correctly, because I'm having problems, the clover doesn't work for some reason, or hasn't been working throughout the year. We got a little bit of just straight clover. So as soon as the grass dies for winter, I'm going to be using some of that up. Not a lot of it, because like I said, I don't have very much. But if it does work, that's a good thing. If it doesn't work, like seems to have been the problem so far, I can't test it on the lower field because the lower field is fully replenished with grass while it's growing, and and it doesn't work on the upper field. I haven't found a way to load clover into that feed trough, and I have tried. So because of that, it's questionable if clover works. It's also questionable if maize works, but we haven't tried it, so we'll have a go and see how that turns out. Okay, let's put some of these things away. Use the front hitch basically because that's where the steering wheels are, so it should be easier to position stuff. But that said, this shed is very narrow. It has very narrow bays. Well, actually only this first one is very narrow, but it does represent a challenge for tractors of this size. Maybe when FarmSim 22 comes out and we have a let's press the correct button. Oh no, fold. Oh dear, that was more than a disaster. Yes, I forgot. When you lower that, you unfold it, and that's really not a good plan. Now that header's dead. But yeah, when we have FarmSim 22 with the what are they? Vineyard tractors, which are incredibly narrow, a shed like this might be a little bit more friendly. Okay. But for right now, that can go away. Turns out I'm not actually putting that much stuff in this top shed anymore. The bale pickup trailer just won't fit in here, and the baler is challenging to fit in here as well. Oops. I think maybe what I should do is possibly put the truck in here and put the balers around the corner where I've currently got the truck. Or put the mowing equipment around the back. Okay, that's fine. Seriously, drop. Okay, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do anything about this disaster. Okay. And I am stuck on a post. Yay. Back up. Oh, I dropped it. And we dropped it again. Good grief. I might just need to reset this. Maybe if I come around this side. Push it forwards. No. Okay. Well, to heck with that. Let's that's the tractor. That's the thing. Reset. Yes. Okay. And we'll get the tractor and put it back where it was. Yeah, that's even with super strength. That piece of equipment is borderline. You can pick this up. So it's now nicely over here. I don't think that forces it to require maintenance. I've noticed on some maps, if you reset a vehicle, it will reset it, but you have to maintain it immediately because the maintenance is set to 0. Okay. So sneak that in that bay instead. I don't care. It's good enough. And we will see. I can lower that to the ground and then drop it, and not a problem. Now, what else do we want to put away? We want to put away the wrapper, but that's not really going to be a happening thing with this tractor. In fact, with the wrapper, the thing to do with that is either a big Valtra that has a reversible seat, or a JCB or Lindner, which is 4-wheel steer. So, I don't know that I would manage much of anything with the Challenger. Okay. This is going quite quickly, but this is an incredibly heavy tractor. So, and we have wide wheels. I think we have wide wheels and tyres and weights. So compact, and also we're only 73,000 litres in this bunker, so it's not like it's significantly loaded. Might need to get a shovel to push the stuff out at the front. Don't think I've got one. No, I think I do have one. I just don't know what it connects to. Of course, I could mitigate the push out at the front by not reversing out of the bunker silo when I'm going backwards. Oh, come on. Let's go forward a little and then turn 49, 50. So again, we're doing this late fall, so this won't be ready until first day of winter. 72 hours from when we cover it. But that's still before we're going to be doing the major grain transporting. 65. About 3% per direction. That's not bad. It's 20 miles. Of course, normally you would fill up a bunker like this in order to maximise efficiency. But as I said, we don't need much in the way of grass silage, so. And we've standardised on clover for the sheep, so I really don't need this. The only reason we have grass fields is for sale. Okay, there we go. That's fully compacted. As I said, seems to be a little bit down the front, so let's go and I've got a shovel for the front loader. Or the telehandler. We'll grab that. Shovel's right back there. So drop that there. Grab the bucket and go scoop some silage. I might not even need the Challenger for the rest of this. Because I don't think we're going to... complete the thought. I don't think this is going to cause too much in the way of reduction in percentage when I empty this. No backup. Dude. Backup. There we go. Oh, whistle. %, 97. That didn't work. Let's try that again. Can be very difficult because of the way the bucket needs to sit. If you tip it too far forward, then you end up with it's coming out as you're driving forwards, so you're never actually scooping anything. There we go. That's all done. Jump out and cover it. So I don't see us cutting the grass again this year. I may be mistaken, we might need to do it one more time, but right at this minute, I don't see us needing to cut the grass anymore. just because of the time of day it is. The food troughs are good usually for 2 days. So this time late winter, we will have exhausted the grass in that upper field food trough. Possibly the grass in the field will be growing by that point. So I'm also expecting to get another cut of grass before the year's end. And that will do nicely. Turn that off, we'll go back, grab the Challenger. I don't know, maybe I will try it. I'll give it a go. I don't know that it's going to work. I am going to hitch it to the front of the tractor because and there are some baling contracts that could get done. That is not going to attach to the front of the tractor, so don't even try. So we can put this thing away. And I think right now we have done everything we need to on the farm today. Oh, I do. Oh, that's why it wouldn't connect. I put the weight back on the front. Well, that's me. So let's stick that back in the corner. Definitely the beefier of the two tractors. This is the base model, and this is the 940. I think the base model is the 920. So they have about the same horsepower. The Challenger is significantly more capable, upgraded. So that's all our wall pallets that we have for right now. And plus a couple of partials over there. That was just so I could drive down the side here without hitting them all the time. So our truck usually lives in here. Oh, we've got a field service trailer as well. Got a couple of stacks of clover here. That's some clover hay. We could move that to the yard, or the shed. That was just trying out to see whether clover actually degrades. We've then got a couple of bales of clover there, and we've got some loose clover in the skip over there that goes on the back of the truck. Okay, I think late autumn day one is probably done. Let's turn up the time and go upstairs and wait for it to get dark. And we'll skip through to tomorrow. Okay, let's skip forward time a little bit quicker. I think probably 6 o'clock is good. So 6 o'clock plus, probably need to sleep 14 hours if we can. And how much do we make on silage? 77,000. That's shortchanged, and it's raining. So not going to be getting up to much today. I was expecting £100,000 more than that. So obviously I loaded up the BGA with a lot more bales than I thought I had yesterday. And yes, rain. Wonderful. Cloudy later today, so what have we got here? They're going to need some more clover silage. They're also going to need some more clover silage. They're also going to need some more clover hay. How much clover hay did I say they take? They only take about 3,000. But if I get some clover hay, I can load up the lower field and the upper field with what's left over. Sugar beets. Let's wander around here. And as I had to do yesterday, I probably have to move that just slightly for it to take notice.